Hi Alex7 community, YouTube, and BC who asked this week's question for Gamer Life. And our question this week is, do your video games need to have a story? Yes and no. If I'm playing a game for a story, like an RPG, it not only needs to have that story, it needs to have a heck of a story or I'm going to lose interest real quick. If I'm playing in little spurts, I'm not going to come back to it unless that story is really good. But I don't need to have it to enjoy the game. I've been playing Minecraft. I just put another episode up yesterday, post getting myself blown up and learning how to kill creepers. I do struggle with that game and the lack of any story at all. And it's not just because there's no narrative driving you to play, because you're kind of creating your own narrative as you go through. It's because the world doesn't feel like it has as much of a meaning as other ones do. Now, obviously I play a lot of The Sims. That doesn't have a story itself. You make it as you go along. That's probably the most fun part, is making that household and moving through that household, figuring out their story. It's like writing a book. Now, one of my favorite genres of games of all time are both real-time and turn-based strategy games. I love my strategy games. And those don't always have a storyline. But what they do have is a living, breathing world. They have a backstory more than they have a current storyline a lot of the times. Right now, I'm obsessed with a game called Endless Space. I picked it up on Steam about 3 months ago, and I have been just incredibly addicted to it. It doesn't have a storyline. It really is one of those space games, drop in, see who can take over the galaxy through one method or another. It's like Civilization when there's more than one way to win it. But while you don't have a storyline, like your Sophons are not following this set path with cutscenes in between. The only cutscene you get are when your ships and their ships show up and start shooting at each other. What you do have is a thriving backstory for each race. The Sophons are these incredible thinkers and scientists and builders. You have other races that are very militaristic. There are human factions that have split off from each other, and they tell you in the game why they've split and why they dislike each other. You have different races that are aligned a certain way or another naturally because of their story. So that's where the story comes into play. I don't necessarily need that RPG-esque, do a mission, here's a cutscene, do a mission, here's a cutscene, unless that's specifically what I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be in every game. What I do like to see is a reason for why I'm in that world and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why that game goes the way that it does. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, you could do a response in the comments. I like getting to talk to you guys. My phone buzzes. It makes me really happy. Or you can make a video response and share it with the rest of us. It's a whole lot of fun. We'd love to see you. It would make my day if you'd hit the subscribe button below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, I've got your attention. I wanted to go ahead and show, some of you have been watching my Sims playthrough, even the ones who are not big Sims fans. And I wanted to go ahead and let you see what we're going to be giving away next month. Last year when the Sims launched, I did a special campaign for them for my day job, and they sent me all sorts of swag. So here's some of the swag we're going to be giving away next month during one of these Sims Let's Play or speed builds. I'll make sure that the title actually says it when it's time. They are little plumb bob cheek keychains, just a little the clear green, and they light up. And how freaking cool is that? So you can be all like, it's a lot of fun. So these are going to be given away. I just thought I'd give you guys a preview. Bye.